Hi guys, I'm back. You didn't think I was going to leave you by yourself this long, right? Hope not. So today I'm going to be doing this video. You guys can see I kind of already executed my brows because it just really does take a long time. But I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to go through my steps. Let's just get into the video because it is going to be a lengthy one. So let's not waste any time. So I am doing just basically an everyday look. And I know I always tell you guys I'm doing an everyday look and it's never an everyday look. But this time I'm keeping it simple. I'm actually just going to my friend's house today and we're just going to hang out and enjoy the day. It's really nice out. It's sunny, a little hot, not too much. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys everything that I'm using. My brows I did with my Anastasia. If you guys are like new to makeup, and I know a lot of people that I actually encounter, they don't wear makeup at all, or they use as little as possible, or they're just not comfortable with it. I have the Brow Wiz. I started with Anastasia Brow Wiz before I went ahead and got into the Brow Definer. I have the Brow Definer. I have the Brow Definer now. My shade that I use is dark brown. That works best for my skin color. They have varieties for all types. I'm sure you guys have heard about them. If not, go look into them. Go on their website. They have everything you've ever needed. I also do use the Anastasia Dual Brow, and that is this little palette here. If you guys have never seen this before, this is what the inside looks like. It is a powdered foundation. And I also use it dark brown. I also have the shade dark brown. That's what works for me the most. And yeah, so, and I'll go, if you guys want to see an eyebrow routine, I will do that for you guys. But like I said before, my brows take forever. I really do have a lot of hair and I have to make it look right. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I did do my brows and I didn't prime my face because I had a lot going on just a few minutes ago. And of course you guys already should know by now, she's a little disorganized as far as where everything is at right now, because to tell you guys a little bit of my truth right now, I already did the look. And what had happened was my camera acted retarded. So I had to wash my face off and start from ground zero. So I'm going to take my Maybelline primer because like I said in the last video, I ran out of my Smashbox. I do have every intentions on going back and getting my Smashbox, but until then, this is just what she's working with. My mirror that I always use is this one. And by the way, I didn't realize how good this mirror was. I never used to use it. I would just be looking in my mirror in the bathroom. So this is what I use. This is what I'm going to use on my areas that I don't have any foundation on. But this is how much I love you guys and I appreciate you guys that I'm gonna do this all over. And it wasn't easy, but I was like, I'm gonna do it. You guys deserve it. You guys are faithful to me. You watch my videos, so I'm gonna do it for you guys. Okay, let me get the rest of that off. But we'll go over with that concealer and pretend that's not there, right? And then I'm going to go ahead with a little bit of concealer. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Cafe. As you guys, I've showed you guys before, I have a lot. So this is just one of the bottles that I have. It's like pretty much empty, but I will scrape for the coin. She don't have time for that. And I'm just going to go in with my Cafe right now. And I'm just going to go underneath the eye. And you guys know, typically I would be using another concealer, and that is my Clinique, but I'm just gonna do all Maybelline today. I'm gonna just do it all. I'm gonna use my Clinique underneath my eye for my concealer, and that's the only thing I'm gonna use it for, but it's gonna be mainly products from Maybelline. So because I just want to show you guys too, like, it's not, you know, I know you guys probably watch a lot of tutorials and you guys see all these girls using super expensive products, and it's, you know, those things are great once you graduate to that point. If that's not where you're at, then I don't think, I almost jabbed my eye, sorry. If that's not where you're at right now, then I don't think you should. Did I tell myself sorry? I kind of did, didn't I? It's okay, you should. I should tell myself I'm sorry. I almost killed my. So yeah, and right now I'm just kind of like cleaning up from where I wiped all the makeup off earlier. But yeah, I like to be frugal, so I can't lie. I love being frugal. And you guys already know this is what I love to use. So that's what I'm going to be using right now underneath my eye. And that's just to get the little dark marks. And because the doe foot applicator it holds a lot of product. Do not think for a second it does not. It really holds a lot of product underneath. So that's why I like it. I can like literally, do you guys see like only one swipe up out of there and it's already like you know. So I'm just applying this in areas that I know that it needs it the most. So that's all I'm doing right now. It goes a mighty long way. It goes a mighty long way. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender and I'm gonna go ahead underneath the eye and start blending out. This is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over the eye as well. I know I already put the Maybelline all there on top of my lid, but I'm just gonna make sure it's just all even. I like it to all look even. And I am applying concealer underneath my makeup before I apply my foundation because I feel like it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. I'm just gonna add this around the lip area because I have, you know, that 5 o'clock looking shadow thingy going on there, so nobody wants that, bro. Just gonna add that here as well. Okay. Right on that eye. Boom, pound, boom. And then I'm gonna go ahead with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And I've told you guys several times, and I'll tell you again and over and over and over and over again until it's invented into your head. This is the foundation that I would not sleep on at all because when I first started, excuse that noise, it's the wind, it's getting a little rough out here. But when I first started doing makeup, I started with Maybelline. It was easy to follow. It was kind of like self-explanatory, so it was easy for me. But what I do appreciate about this is that it taught me how much to apply. You know, even if I did too much that day, I was able to, you know, tone it down. I was learning the next day of like, oh, I don't need this much today, and I do need this much today. It was really easy to kind of like know my ratio. This is your trial and error makeup foundation. This is it right here. $5.99 at Walmart. It's $7.99 at Target. You get the whole shebang. It's really inexpensive. This is your stomping ground. This is where you want to get started. So, and then too, I've told you guys before as well that I don't like adding my product to my hand to apply it to my face. I feel like it's wasting my coin. There's like probably product on my hand that I won't be able to get off. I'm gonna just have to chuck up to a loss. And I really don't like having my hands dirty. So she ain't doing that. What I like to do is just go ahead and add like a dime sized dot to my areas that I want to do it. And I always do it from like cheek to cheek up. And that's how I work it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna just go ahead, and I know this looks really weird and I don't suggest doing this if you don't feel comfortable. Put it on your hand, get your beauty blender and apply it, you know, as you would like. I just like this way better, and I don't like getting my hands dirty, so this works for me. So I'm just gonna apply it here, and then I'm gonna apply it here, and then I'm just gonna apply a little bit here. Perfect. Add that rest of it here. Oh, one little dot there, one little dot there. That's it. As you see, it's running, but it's not running fast enough where I feel like I have to like quickly move. It works really, really well. I love this product. It works really, really, really well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start working it onto the cheek, starting from the bottom. As you guys can see, I start here, right in the center, right underneath the eye, right here. I go everywhere before I hit my hairline because I want to make sure by the time it gets to the hairline that honestly, like, it's just it's halfway already done. Like, I don't want to have to like apply too much. Like, I don't have a problem applying too much makeup on my face, but I want to, by the time I get to the hairline, it needs to be halfway done. And then we're going to go in underneath the eye. And this is where this comes in. You're going to apply that here on the nose, on the bridge. Just make sure everywhere gets it. Beauty blenders, brushes, it's all the same. You know, it all does good jobs. It's just a preference of what you like to use. And for me, I love using my beauty blender. It just helps eliminate even when you're applying too much. It soaks up whatever that's just too much on your face. So this is where that comes in. Make sure you're going on the jawline. You don't want to look like it's a mask. Okay, and we're just gonna go make sure you're definitely doing the lid of your eye, because you want it to be all even toned. You don't want a whole bunch of different looks happening to you. Okay, so that's what's happening now. Now, you know, I have to talk about Beauty Bakery. I told you guys, Beauty Bakery is just like, man, I'm so proud of this woman. I can't even express. I don't know her. She ain't my family member or anything, but you know, I feel like, man, that is such a beautiful thing that she was able to accomplish. And if I'm, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like, is she from San Diego too? Because I went through her sites and things, and I went to do a little research, and I noticed that her company was like out of San Diego information. I was just like, wow, I didn't know this. So it was interesting. I can't wait. I will be the first one there. I will be blogging when I'm there, so you guys get to see that. And I will be on my Instagram as well, going live. So you guys don't forget to tune in. Go on my Instagram. Check me out there as well. What I'm going to be grabbing right now is my bronzer. You guys already know that I use 2 different bronzers. I don't like just one without the other. They're twins. Like, in my book, they're twins, you know. I need my red and I need my brown. These work for me. That's what I do the best. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my queen, because I feel like you cannot tone down something that's already dark. You can only tone down something that's, you know, already light. So I'm just gonna go in here and just add just a little bit. We don't need a whole lot. That's not the point right now. We're just getting it on your face. Be very gentle with it. And I don't know if you guys feel that I apply my primer harsh on my face. I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, does that look like I'm beating myself up? I don't know. But yeah. I will talk about a subject that has been brought to my attention, you guys, and I don't really know how to feel about it myself. I do, but I don't want to be critical of the product, because I feel that I'm all for making all of us one, but I don't agree with something that had been brought to my attention. I don't agree with it at all. Okay, we're done with the queen. And the topic that I'm going to bring up, it actually has something to do with Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture came out with a commercial saying basically now we support all hair types. All hair types matter. And for me, I just felt like that's crazy a little bit, because when Shea Moisture started, you know, they started for women of color, women who has textured hair, and women that have curly hair, and, you know, that goes through the struggles of daily life, and it's going to make our lives easier because their products is understanding us now. So for me, I felt a bit, I don't know, like, I'm for trying to make your brand versatile for everybody. I'm so here for you, and I understand that about that. You guys, we're gonna go underneath the jaw just to let you know, just because, you know, and I'm just only gonna use Shea Moisture just underneath my jaw area. But I just feel that Shea Moisture, you are here for us originally, for us colored girls with, you know, this wonderful texture hair. Even if you're not a colored girl, but you just have texture hair, where we understood and we applaud Shea Moisture for that, what they started. But what bothers me, I'm going in with my Morphe brush to blend out my contour with the powder today. So sorry guys, I'll get on topic and I just get real passionate, sorry. And I'm gonna just blend it out. I'm gonna blend it out this way towards the hairline. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna blend it out towards the hairline, back into the hairline. Okay, and then the nose, we're just gonna brush it downwards. Get rid of any harsh lines, any unwanted lines there. Make sure you bring out the bottom area too. Okay, so far so good. Shea Moisture really came out with that commercial, and since then they've also did another commercial, but I just felt like, you know, I've been natural my whole life. I've only permed twice in my whole life, like 8 and 16, and those were really bad experiences. I would never do it again. So I was never addicted to the cream correct, but I also knew how important it was to, you know, have, you know, something for myself. And I know that before natural hair was a trend or something to do and how a good way to take care of your hair, I've always been natural. My mother, you know, my sisters always did the whole, I'm setting my concealer right now with the Sasha setting powder. But my sisters, they permed, and that's cool, you know, but I never was a permer. I didn't get into that. I was always natural. My mom was like, I love your hair too much. You're not allowed to do it. And because I wasn't allowed to do it at an early age, I never could do it. Nobody would do it to me. And my whole family, my sisters, they do hair. So it was just a mess. And just so you guys do know, it is crochet that's in my head for those women who probably already knew that. But just to let you guys know, I do crochets. I love crochets. It does something for me. I love it. It's easy, it's straight to the point. I love it. But back onto Shea. I just really feel like I'm good. I'm done with your brand because from what I understand, you're also changing your formula. Like, you're changing your formula. I'm all for adding new products, making it all for one. But when you change your original formula to fit everyone's hair, it no longer works for me. It no longer does what it's supposed to do. And I do use Shea Moisture because my hair is natural. It's very curly. It has all those wonderful things that's going on. But I refuse to have my products change because you want to get different. No. What you should have done is added, you know, a different line, but of products for everyone's hair type. And it's been said that no, they didn't change it. Yes, we did change it. All I know is that it didn't work for me as much as it used to. I don't know when, I don't know how, and I don't care when it happened. I just know that it's not fair. You know, we have tried our best to make sure that our hair is taken care of. We didn't have products back in the day. This is why you guys came out. So it's very confusing and I don't understand it. So personally, I'm not going to partake in it. So it is what it is. For me, at least. You know, everybody, if it still works for you, continue using it. I'm not here to sway you. I'm just saying that it's hard as it is to find products that work for women of color. So when you take it away from us or you change certain things and basically it's no longer ours, it's just diverse. It's like, dude, they already have so many products that we can now go to. But it sucks when that's when it just sucks. It's not fair, but it is what it is. And on to bigger and better things. You just got to learn and keep moving and keep learning. And, you know, there's other things out there, you know, there's so many other products, you guys. It doesn't really even matter that it's Shea Moisture, but I just feel like because Shea Moisture really did take it there for us, it's a bummer, but it is what it is. You know, we all have to grow and learn some way, somehow. It's called, I don't know, this palette is very confusing, but whatever. We're gonna go very lightly. We're not gonna go hard. It's gonna be a daytime look, so we're gonna go very light with this brown from the Smashbox, and I want to say it's espresso. Don't quote me. It's their very, I believe, yeah, I think this is like their very first one. So I don't even see it being sold anymore, to be honest with you guys. I try to look for it, and I think they don't even sell it anymore. I think they keep some of the colors, but they changed the palette up so many times. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side here. Very lightly. I don't want any harsh happening lines. So just make sure when you're doing this, you're blending. Don't stop blending, girls. I mean, honestly, if you think, oh, I did a good job, keep blending. I promise you, a lot of the times, there's some blending that still needs to happen. Just make sure you're blending it. Blend out your colors. No patchy looking areas. No, none of that. We don't want that. We want blended out. Make sure you're blending. That's what we're looking for, blending. So we're doing that. As we're doing that, I am going to go in with another color for my brow bone. And that's going to be like this nude color from the Juvia's Place. You know she makes appearances, y'all. She doing too much. She always trying to take over my show, and I have to put her in her place. But I don't know what this color is, because you know the first palette does not tell you anything. I will say this though. If you're going to purchase any palette from her, all those palettes that she has right now that she's popping and I can't wait to get my hands on, those are great. But this is like a good starting base palette. It has matte colors, good shimmer colors. They're very versatile. You can dress it up, dress it down. I feel like when the palettes that she's coming out with more now is very extreme looks. And if you're not into that, and that's not like things you would do, you don't go anywhere really, then don't get that palette, because those are like for show, honey. Like, we here to show up and show out. There's so many other palettes, like Morphe palettes as well. Those are like all the palettes I've ever wanted, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna go into this color here, and I'm just making sure my brush is actually, no, I can't use this brush. I'm going to go in with this color here, and I'm going to apply it to my brow bone. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to apply it right here in the brow bone. Keep that brow bone popping. And again, you're just going to blend that out as well. You're not going to leave any harsh lines. Those are not goals. Ladies, those are not goals. Brow bone, blend out. Just keep everything at a nice little float. But yeah, that's my little rant about Shea Moisture. It's just so funny, you know. It's just so funny because I never thought Shea Moisture would go that far, but it is what it is. Now, I will also tell you guys too that I do feel some type of way about some of us vloggers, you know, and I have to say us because I am a part of it, you know, that come on this show, that comes on YouTube, and they have a lot to say, and I feel like there's so much dishonesty. I'm looking for the right color to add to this look. I'm so sorry, guys. I think I'm going to go in with this color here, actually. I'm going to go in with this color here onto my over the brow that we started with. So I started with this color in case I lost you guys. I started with this, but over that, I'm going to go here over the brow because we want it to be warm. We don't want any like dull looking colors. We want a brown. And just in case you guys don't have good blending brushes, e.l.f. is where you need to go and go get you some good blending brushes. Can't go wrong. And we're just blending this out. But like I was saying, I really do feel that some of us bloggers now are going a little too far when it comes to certain products that they're being endorsed or they're promoting or whatever their relationship is with these companies. I feel like they be trying it, and I'm tired of seeing some try it moments in the YouTube world because some people I swear by, I have some people that I followed for so long. That got me to the point that I wanted to start making videos of my own. And I feel like they have low-key portrayed, you know, this image like, we'll tell it all, we'll go there, honey, I'll throw my shade and I'll do that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And it almost was convincing until you did a tutorial on a certain product. And if this video ever reaches her, she know who I'm talking to. She know. We don't know each other, so it's not like real shade, but it's like shade because you was chocolate girl too. And for me, it hurt to see that you would put a product out and have people convinced that that was. I will say this before I go in and shoo her out for real. I will say that the product I use their things. I buy their products. I love their products. I don't think they're a bad company at all by any means. But what I don't appreciate is when YouTubers are sponsored by these companies, they put a product out and it just that one thing that they didn't really quite execute. You gonna tell me to go buy it. You being a chocolate girl like me, you gonna go tell me to buy this product that made you look like you just died and somebody beat your face to the gods and now you in a casket dead? You want me to buy that makeup and you look great, but you went and did a tutorial on e.l.f. products and you looked it flawless. You go to the next one over and I don't know who you are. And then you're like, yeah, I love this color. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. And I don't like that. You didn't love that color because one, you probably never bought that foundation ever again. And yet have yet to see you put that foundation back on your face since that time. You did it for the coin, and I'm not shading her for the coin. Like, I get you have to do what you have to do. You already promised this company, you know, that you was going to do it. Now you have to stay true to your word. I'm not shading her for that. I just don't like how you went about it. You faked it for the camera, honey. I didn't know you was in acting school. If I'd have knew, I'd have been like, I understand. But I don't understand that. I don't. And I won't. I won't understand how that was okay for you. I don't know. What I'm doing now, guys, is I'm taking my Queen Collection bronzer and I'm applying it to my face. That's applying it to my face. I'm taking my Queen Collection bronzer and I'm applying it to my eye. Because I don't feel that if you're going to do all matte colors, like what I'm basically doing, you have to have something that's going to warm you up. Don't do all matte and do cool colors. Like, we want warm. We want you to feel welcomed. And these are good colors. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead with that. We're going to just add it. And honestly, guys, this would be it for me. If I was going out and it's just a regular, typical day for me, this would be it. No more, no less. I probably would add eyeliner, of course. And I would do my lashes because, you know, you guys already know I haven't got a chance to do that. But this would be it. This would be my look. I'm just doing my fish touches, but honestly, this will be my look. I'm done. I'll add a liner, I'll do my lashes. That's it. So I'm gonna take it, of course, a step further. And I'm gonna add my two favorite girls, and that's my mascaras. If I was stranded on an island, guys, and if I had to only bring 5 makeup products, it would be my brows, my lashes, and some chapstick. I wouldn't care about anything else. But let's go back to my rant because it's important that I say this. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like it was very important, and I feel like also it was a reason why I came to YouTube as well. When you are endorsed or partnered or whatever the case may be with certain products in the YouTube world, I honestly feel like you're gonna lie. You're gonna have to lie. You can't tell the truth. You can't have it all. You can't. As much as you want to be honest, you can't. And that's what I firmly believe. I don't believe that everyone here is telling the truth at this point. And I'm personally I personally took it personal because I personally took it personal. I took it personal because I really swore by this woman's word. And when she put that video out, and you know, for it to be a cheaper brand that made your face look so flawless, but the other one was not, I was like, oh, I don't trust you for real. And then you go on rampages and you shade people, and I just be like, see, the thing is, you can't be like that. You're biased and you're a hypocrite, and I can't live like that. Like, I will tell the truth. If I don't like a product, you won't see me put it on here. If I like a product, I will do it. I'm not I'm not that girl who's gonna, for the coin, lie and tell you to buy something you don't believe in. So for me, no, I won't do it. I won't. And I hate when bloggers get in their feelings and then they try to come back with a comeback, and all y'all gotta do is just basically argue the fact that she was right. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You wrong, and just own it. You know, own what you do. Own it. That's all. I'm not mad because I understand her side and I understand why she did what she had to do. It's all about the money. It's all about, you know, if you say that you're going to do it, you do it. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. There's nothing you can do about it. I get it. And for some people, they may have thought nothing of it. But if you are in the beauty world or understand makeup and the beauty aspect, then you should know certain things, especially when it comes down to the fact that, you know, we are Black women and certain things just does not work for us. And you being a Black woman telling others to buy something that doesn't even look good on you, it's flabbergasting. It's like, wow, you really are crazy to think that I believe what you're selling. And then it's like an insult to all of us that are trusting and believing that person. It's like you're insulting me right now. You know, you acting like I don't know any better. And I feel like the product that I'm talking about, they put out amazing work. I will never stop buying their stuff. It'll be a cold day in hell before I stop. But I also believe in, you know, don't lie. Don't lie because you're putting out this product. Just don't do it. Don't manipulate the people that subscribe and that are loyal to you. Don't do that. I don't feel that is right. I really don't. I'm saddened that I had to watch that because I feel like, God, you guys. And then it's so funny because she's the first person to shade people that are not telling the truth of their own, you know, tea. You spilling tea, but you're not spilling your tea. Spill your tea, stay in your lane. Gosh, like, I can't. And yes, I know I'm on a rampage. I know I'm ranting about it, but it's important that I do because I would not do that. I'm an honest person. You know, she claims to be honest, but it's like, girl, bye. Have all those seats that you lied about. For me, it's not that serious. It's a makeup brand, and we are all working our butt off to give you guys the best, honest truth of it. So don't lie. That's how I feel. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you're selling. Just be honest, because you quick to call out people. You quick too. You quick. You heartbeat quick, and I'm here for that. I'm here for that. But own your truth. You know, that's all I'm saying. Own your truth. And it disappoints me because you are a woman of color, and there's just certain things you shouldn't tell and influence on another woman of color when you know that you look absolutely ridiculous. And I'm sure that she got some slack for what she put out there. I'm sure of it. There's no way that she could have lived that one down. But I'm gonna add a little more fuel to the fire because I want to make sure that she understands like that wasn't cool. You know, you've done right all the way up until that point. But then I'm like, hi, I'm here. You don't have to just trust one person's word. I'm here. Ask me. Downwards And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to here, just like so. And that way you don't have a whole bunch of fallout, and it looks really, really great. It does, it looks so good, and it's just adding just a touch of that shimmer. I love this color. It's such a good, like, earthy gold. It's like a earthy gold. It's not too lavish. It's just a really good color. Sheba is like one of those colors that it's almost neutral. It's not gold. It's good to wet it so you don't have a lot of fallout on your face. And if you look downwards, it's just gonna drop here. Versus if you're looking up, it's just gonna drop in your cheeks. I'm gonna give myself a little pop of color because you guys know I have to do my tear duct. You know I love my tear duct. And I'm gonna go in with my green palette, which is my first palette here. And it's gonna be this color here. That's what I would call it. That color is a pink pearl. It's very pretty. You can definitely work with it. It is so, and it looks good on any girl's skin color, especially when you're looking for that pop of the eye. Pop her in the eye. And when you're just looking for like that extra kick, that extra yes, that's what you need. And then we're gonna blend it out. We don't want any harsh colors. That's the look. That's the look, guys. And this is how you turn it up. You just go from medium to, you know, daytime look to nighttime look in like a few seconds. Just add a little shimmer and you're golden. What I am gonna do is also take it up a notch again. And we're gonna go with, I have a lot of Maybelline lipsticks, guys. So I will one day maybe go through that. If you guys wanna see that, let me know. If not, I understand too. So again, I'm gonna go just keep my lips simple today. I don't wanna do too much. I'm going to look for a mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna shine bright because like I said, if I was out all day and I just had a few items with me, this is just really what I would do. I'm gonna take MAC Chestnut and I'm gonna take Maybelline Daringly Nude, and it's a matte color. It's so, I think this is like the best color for chocolate girls. This is like the best nude. I love a nude. I love a nude, but I also love colors because my lips are so small. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. So this would be the look that I would go out and kind of turn it up on a hot little date if I had one. Yes, this is what I would wear. How do you guys like it? I mean, it's really simple, so it's not overwhelming. It's not something you guys can't do. You know, I feel like the steps are a lot more simpler than the last couple of my videos. So like, again, you guys, if you guys love this video, subscribe, tell a friend. You guys are my best friends, so it's your job, it's your duty to make sure that you're supporting your girl. And I appreciate everybody. My 71, you guys, I started off with like 41, I think, but 71 subscribers. And every time that I hit like a big milestone of numbers, I'm going to make sure I do something special, a giveaway, I'm here for you guys. If I get to 10 million subscribers, I would give my room, my dresser, my closet away for you guys, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me all this time. And tell a friend, give me a comment, tell me what you think. Love you guys so much. Thank you to all my 71 subscribers. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You guys are like making this all worth it. You know, I've only been on YouTube for 2 weeks. And you guys are giving me nothing but love. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to everybody that has been subscribing, that's been commenting. You guys, please, let's all support each other. We may be small pages, we may be small YouTubers, but if we all really band together, we can all be mainstream. You know, there's room at the top for all of us. So let's be supportive of everybody. I feel like it's important that we tell each other that, because I know it can be discouraging. I'm learning it. Every day I'm learning that it is very discouraging at times. So it's all about what you wanted to make it. So if you're making your page the best of your quality and what you want it, then keep doing it. Don't stop. I tell myself I tell myself this all the time. So I'm telling you guys because you guys are my best friends and you guys are supporting me, and it means a lot. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.